And I will be presenting today on Costa Rica's sustainable tourism strategies. Costa Rica, officially the Republic of Costa Rica, is a small country located in Central America. It has a population of around 5 million people. Its capital and largest city is San Jose. The official language is Spanish. Costa Rica is known for its rich biodiversity as it has many different species of plants and animals, along with many different types of natural habitats that these plants and animals call home. It also has a rich cultural diversity along with traditions and heritage that they are proud to share. This is a picture of June Castro Blanco National Park, which is home to thermal pools, active volcano vents, inactive volcano vents, along with wild turkeys, monkeys, and many more species. It's also home to some of Costa Rica's biggest waterfalls. Costa Rica is a global leader in ecotourism and sustainable development as tourism is one of the country's main economic drivers, especially nature-based tourism as it has such a rich biodiversity. About 30% of its land is protected as national parks and reserves, and it's important to the country that has protected its own natural resources. Sustainable tourism in Costa Rica focuses on ecotourism. Ecotourism is the responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment, sustains local well being, and involves education. Costa Rica implements this through environmental conservation, promoting responsible travel, and making sure local communities benefit. The country has actually implemented a certification for sustainable tourism to rate eco-friendly businesses so that travelers can be aware and informed of how their experience affects natural, cultural, and social resources. There are two levels, basic and elite. While some places you may still see a 1 to 5 star rating, this is the old way of doing things. One of the main ways Costa Rica implements its sustainable tourism practices is by eco-logging and green infrastructure. Eco-lodges were built to provide guests with an experience that blends with its natural surroundings by utilizing the environment around rather than destroying it to build a new lodge. They focus on using renewable energy sources such as solar panels and conserving water by recycling gray water and using non-toxic materials. They support local communities by sourcing local materials, supplying and by sourcing local materials, supplies, and food, hiring locals, and investing in protected parks, or by supporting local education. It also provides guests on an educational experience with educational programs, guided tours, and opportunities to learn about conservation. All these lodges have to undergo strict inspections and follow certain regulations and rules to even be considered an eco lodge. This right here is an example of Sweet Tree Experience Hotel. You can see how they actually take their eco lodges and build it into the mountains and the trees, and it kind of just blends in, and you don't even really see the difference of it. This here is also right now just a picture of somebody ziplining here in Costa Rica through one of the rainforests. Another way through their conservation efforts. Costa Rica has had a logging problem and destroyed a lot of its own natural resources like wood to sell off to other countries. This over time created a deforestation problem, and they had to find a way to restore what they had ruined. Through protecting local ecosystems by making them protected parks or reserves, they restored over 50% of their natural forest. With the funds generated from tourism, it is then used to help fund the natural parks so that they can stay up to date and help protect wildlife and help restore their natural habitats that they have destroyed off. Some environmental benefits that Costa Rica has seen is the protection of the biodiversity and ecosystems that has become so important instead of trying to sell it off for financial gains. The deforestation has come to a freeze, and natural habitats are now surviving and thriving instead of being destroyed. The use of renewable energy is now accessible in the natural way of doing things, helping educate others and visitors on it as well, showing how easy it is to be done. They also show and educate travelers on how low impact travel can help save the natural habitats and show them easier ways to do it. This is a view of the protected marine wildlife area. Sustainable tourism has also created and provided many jobs for locals, ensuring that they have stable income all year round. It has helped schools, hospitals, roads, along with many other things, as the income from tourism has been reinvested into it and helped advance instead of staying at a plateau. This has helped preserve cultural identity as well as locals have gained confidence in sharing and educating visitors on how they do and how their culture works. Economic benefits. Tourism generates millions in revenue, especially here in Costa Rica. It helps support local businesses and entrepreneurs in helping them fund their own local business and ventures. It keeps the money within the community instead of exporting it out. They take a lot of their tourism revenue and reinvest it into, like I said, the local schools, the hospitals, ensuring that nothing kind of falls back in times. They're actually taking it to advance their places instead of just not. It creates long-term sustainable economic growth, as this is going to be around forever. Costa Rica is a known place that many people want to go visit, and if they continue doing things the way they do, they should continue to be on the upgrow instead of going down. The conclusion is that Costa Rica is a global model for sustainable tourism. They have took many different things and implemented it, showing how easy and implementable it is. Its strategies balance environmental protection, community development, and economic growth. Sustainable tourism here creates a win-win for people and the planet. People are able to go down to Costa Rica, visit, and see the place, and instead of Costa Rica having um, deforestation problems and being overcrowded, they have actually found a way to benefit than de-benefit. And I think a lot of people could take lessons from how they operate.